This video is specifically for the people, for the guys that want to attract the girl in your school. You're probably thinking of her right now. To be honest, I'm not any different from you. I was like that. Ever since I hit like 15 years old, 15, 16 years old during my upper secondary school, that's what they call it in the country that I study in, Singapore. I've always had like the desire to get together with a girl, and at that time I had my first kiss, but then I didn't do much with girls, you know. I talked to probably like less than 10 girls during that time. I've always wanted to have more of an abundant mindset when it comes to girls, having girls enter and live my life as if it's nothing, you know. But then they were such a big distraction for me. I always be obsessed with like the girl that I'm thinking of, and it's so detrimental for like my own studies, even though I didn't really care about studies. But I know that a lot of young men who are obsessed with girls do care about their studies. Even if it's not for studies, it's probably your goals. I was in a soccer team, I wanted to focus on my soccer career, but then I would always be obsessed over girls and I couldn't really focus on my goals and mission as a man. I felt very sad, you know. I felt very depressed that no girls like me at that time. Every time I tried to pursue something with a girl, I always got rejected. It felt like they didn't really care about me. And I come from a family that doesn't really show me a lot of love, you know, since young. So I wanted that closeness with a girl. I went on the deep rabbit hole to search for guides on how to attract the girl, you know. And then all I got was fucking teaching men's fashion and those like clickbait YouTubers that show you like a hot girl on their thumbnail with like quick 7 ways to attract that girl, and then they literally just give you a 5-minute sponsored video. So no wonder I didn't make any progress. I literally watched them for like a year or two straight. No progress at all. Didn't change anything in my life. Before I tell you what I did to basically become more attractive to more girls, I'm Barry. Scroll down and click on the subscribe button if you like me. If you don't, it's totally fine. You can click off the video if you don't resonate with anything. The first thing that I changed was my mindset. I fucking hated how I looked and the fact that I was transparent to girls. And even guys in general. Like, I wasn't a guy that felt like I was the life of the party or a guy that was respected. I was a nobody. So I wanted to make a change. And I became the weird guy that got obsessed with wanting to make that change. I wanted to become more attractive, to finally have some fucking love in my life, you know. So that's why I managed to get the results pretty quick. It took fucking work, man. It really took fucking work. I'm not going to lie. Number two, you probably have heard like confidence is key from a lot of people. They don't really explain it well. Basically, you're confident, not just with girls, but everything in life. That's what they mean by confidence. You are confident when you are competent. If you are good at singing, if you are good at a sport, you are going to seem more confident, and girls are going to see that. An actionable step right now is just to go all in on something that you love to do. It could be anything physical or mental. For me, it was building the body because I know that that would attract girls as well. So if you have really nothing going on with your life and you don't know what the hell to do, go all in on the gym. You don't have to learn from me or what, but just learn from the people that are credible and they have gone through the same transformation as you. Learn from them, implement what they do, and then you will see the results that they get. You might have limiting beliefs that pop up when you're watching this video. Why is your brain working against yourself? Why can't your brain work with you and be like, yep, I can do that. I deserve that. Why do you have that limiting belief? Why do you have the limiting belief that you can't build the body? Destroy it. After you find something that you really love to do and you go all in on that shit, the next thing is you want to disappear. Not literally, but let's say you have a class and then you got that girl in your class that you usually talk to, like, oh, hi, how are you? Like those mundane, friendly conversation. You don't want to have those, by the way. Learn how to not talk to them. If they approach you and then they ask for like a pen or something, of course, yeah, sure, lend it to them. But what I mean by disappear is basically don't be the one that initiates things with them anymore. If you really want to make a change, just focus on it. Be that weird autistic guy for like a few months, and then once people see a change, then they'll be more receptive, like, oh, he changed. And then if they hate you for it, then fuck them, you know. Like, you probably don't want them in your life. And if they actually like resonate with you and then they like that you went through this change, good, you can just continue talking to them. But you do need that transition period of, okay, I'm going to be focusing on myself, and then you just basically have very shallow talks with them. And if they invite you for lunch or after school hangouts, just reject and say like, oh no, I'm going to the gym, or no, I'm going for training. Basically, just don't make that girl your priority and you'll be fucking good. And after 6 months, trust me, she'll come back. Become this new guy that people actually enjoy being with. After months of making their new identity, you are going to gain some like attraction and respect from other guys. A lot of people make this mistake of the brick frame, because they did all of that just to get validation from them, right? So the moment they do get the reward, they go back to like the old identity that they had, like the needy kind of identity, which is so revolting by girls. You must stay in your frame. Stay in your frame, have this new identity, do affirmations, visualizations that you are that new guy. Your purpose and what you're obsessed over right now should be the main focus. And if let's say like they don't actually go back to you, they don't really care about you, they still like think that you're a loser or what, have this abandoned mindset of like, yep, whatever, I'm still who I am with or without them. And that breeds so much confidence into you. You feel so powerful when you have that kind of mindset. Like, you actually don't really need them anymore and you are like happy alone. Of course, you want to have like some close friends that you're close to eventually, but the people that I see go on this journey, they tend to have this period of time where they focus on themselves purely, and then naturally you just attract better people along the way. So you have to go through this lonely transition period. And it's not even that long, it's probably like a few months only. And it's fucking enjoyable. When you see progress in like the things that you really love, it's really enjoyable. I read the timetable wrongly and then I realized that I woke up 1 hour earlier. So I was ready for school already and then I checked. Shit. So that's why I'm deciding to record this video in the meantime. I scripted it quickly and then I went to record it. So hopefully it's like decent value, you know. I hope this video helps you.